and welcome back to Pilsen in the Czech Republic, where you join us for the second session on the first day here at the 2016 European Open Powerlifting Championships. I'm joined in the commentary booth this time by my old friend, and I mean old in terms of length of time we've known each other and nothing else. It's Ralph Farquharson.
Welcome, Cole. Welcome. Glad to be here.
I think we've got a slight problem with microphone volumes. We may try that again in a moment. Welcome, Ralph. Try again.
Okay. Delighted to be here. Look forward to a great session.
Try switching it on, shall we? Let's try switching it on.
Okay, I think we're live now, ready to go. Ralph, third time lucky. Welcome.
Yeah, let's try again, shall we? Welcome to be here. I'm delighted and looking forward to a great session.
Well, the session tonight is the men's 59 and 66 kilo classes. We just have one flight this time, which is great for the commentators. Perhaps not so wonderful for the live audience at home, because it does mean that there are breaks in the program. We're starting off with Raicha from Romania. He is opening on 90 kilos. And that's a good lift to get the evening session underway.
Very easy opener. He's going classic here. Got no super suitor.
I think the possibility, Ralph, is there's three lifters in the 59s. He's way behind the two Poles, Osmielovsky and Vizola. I think his thinking may be, let's get a lift in,
get a medal.
Guarantee a bronze medal, and then attack the bar a little bit more.
That makes sense,
with
Martin.
lifts 2 and 3. I may be completely wide of the mark, but that would be my thinking behind that. Now we've got the first of the two Poles. This is Paweł Osmielovsky. I used to have a problem with his name, but we've seen him on stage a few times now. Very proficient lifter. As is his countryman Vizola. I know you weren't in the commentary box earlier, Ralph, but I know you were about the place most of the day and you saw the first session. Any thoughts on the quality of the lifting we saw from the ladies earlier?
If it's anything to go by, I think we're in for a fabulous week.
Oh, it was
So
spectacular, wasn't it?
please tune in. Please tune into the streaming. I hope it's coming across to you. We had some problem at the beginning of the week, but we'll explain to you later on. But let's...
Yes, we'll discuss that when there's a break in the lifting.
Yes, we will.
Meanwhile, here's Osmielovsky. Opening attempt, 160 kilos. Oh, that's easy.
That's so easy.
Now, that's so easy, you think, well, he looks in a bit of discomfort coming off the bar, doesn't he? I mean,
I hope he's not injured, because that's a light.
160 would be light for
Yeah, very light.
Osmielovsky. Yeah. Now we move into the 66 kilo class. And Cioflica, the Romanian, is the first up. And his opener will be 210 kilos. I suspect Osmielovsky has a problem, Ralph.
Because he's on going 170 for his second attempt.
Yeah,
so
he looked in discomfort as he came away from the bar. But meanwhile, this is Cioflica representing Romania, opening on 210 kilos. Okay, here we go with Cioflica. Oh, that looks nice and easy. Ralph, I understand you may have to leave us for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, there's a slight
to
problem.
Do other
We
duties,
will try to go and solve it and come
that's
back.
no lift, 2-1. Ralph will be back with us in a couple of minutes' time, and I will describe proceedings myself until then. Next up, we've got Niccolo Signani, the Italian. He's also on 210 kilos. And there seems to be a little bit of confusion between the referees and officials on the platform. Not quite sure what that is. I won't try and second guess. I suspect it was to do with the referee's lights. And I think what the referees are going to say is that the Romanian did get his lift and that there was an error on the lights. I think no, they haven't. They're still showing
still
red.
red, yeah. It's showing
doing
red.
it again. I'm not quite sure what was going on. But anyway, this is Nicola Signani. And he
Also
is
started with 210.
also starting on 210 kilos. One of my bus companions last night in the trip from Prague to Pilsen. Hope he's recovered from his journey better than I've recovered from mine. Well, he seems to have. That was nice and easy.
Yes, that looks comfortable.
2-1. Well, one of the referees gave it a red light. I thought that was deep enough.
Looks deep from here. From there, it looks okay, Martin. But was it the referee on the left?
Yes, it was.
From Poland.
And now we got Vizola, the other Pole in the 59 kilo class. He was up in Denmark a couple of weeks ago competing in the World Bench as well.
Okay.
So
he's a very, very good lifter.
Quite a lot of the lifters have very heavy schedules. We've seen a couple of lifters this morning, Ralph. They were with us at the European Juniors only 3 weeks ago, and others that were at the bench. I'm not sure if Kevin Yeager's going to turn up, but he was at both the juniors and the bench.
I saw him on streaming when I watched his streaming at the bench press. Yeah.
Got the world record back and then lost it again a couple of days later.
That's the way life goes.
Yeah.
It's good setup.
So this is Vizola opening in 230 kilos. Oh, he made that look
that's also
easy.
Comfortable.
And three white lights, yeah. Well, that's pretty much the gold medal done and dusted in squat. And we move on to Russo from Czechia. Local lifter.
Local lifter.
Karel Russo.
So he's coached by the Czech Republic president, Mr. Blasik.
Now, if I remember rightly, isn't he a Masters 2 lifter?
I think he's a Masters 2, definitely. Yeah.
Very experienced, with a very good deadlift, if I recall.
Correct, Martin.
Think he's deep enough? Just
suspect though.
Just
borderline. 2-1 against. Yeah, I
2-1
thought he looked a bit.
He asked the question, didn't he?
Absolutely. And we talk about this many times, Martin.
Many times.
You know, your first attempt especially, you must go
that little bit deeper just to convince the judges. We're talking about it with Charlie this morning as well. And they just seem to make the mistake over and over again.
Silly mistakes, aren't they?
Now, Antti Savalainen. Another lifter very familiar to us.
And in form.
Antti opening in 245 kilos.
Big deadlifter, isn't it? Well.
Indeed. Now we get a very big opener from Chebotar from Ukraine. Other than that, there's 4 or 5 of them that are
close together.
Thereabouts, and
should be a good finish.
You know, one's opening close to their limit, one's opening safe. We could see some good battles here before the day's out. I rather fear we won't in the 59s. Yes, that looked good. Yes, 3 white lights. I was wrong about the Romanian in the 59s, Ralph, thinking he opened lights just to get one in. He's only gone up 2.5. Only thing I can think of is perhaps he didn't get his next nomination in time, and
I think you're right, Martin, because the rule says if he doesn't get it within 1 minute,
that's right.
they will just add 2.5 kilo to
That's right.
the next attempt.
And of course, you can't change that once
No,
it's done.
no. You're quite right. I think that's exactly what happened.
Now this is Pisasale from Italy. Another lifter that we've seen before was in Chemnitz last year in these championships. Salvatore Pisasale. He's opening in 250 kilos. No, did he cut that? Or did he just
Could
get
be
it
2 to
in?
1 either way.
Yeah.
2 to 1 4.
Again, we're saying with Charlie this morning, there's some lifts, you know it's going to be a 2 to 1, but you just don't know which way it's going to fall.
That was the case. He was on the borderline, so it could have been either way.
To be honest, I think I was with the one there. Now, Grotkowski, representing Poland, he's also going 250 kilos. And he is 10 grams lighter than Pisasale, Ralph. 0.0.
So this could be a battle for the gold medal in the squat, yes?
Could be decided by 10 grams. We hope not. So this is Mariusz Grotkowski. Now, was that deep enough?
That's again.
That's another question being asked.
Suspect. Well, he's got 3 white lights.
He's got it. Now, the final lift of the first round. This is Chebotar of Ukraine. Or Chebotar, I'm not sure which it is.
Well, could be either. Chebotar, yeah.
Chebotar sounds better.
Yeah, we go for that.
Surat Chebotar, Ukraine, opening way ahead of anyone else. I think it's probably fair to say, Ralph, this is for golden squat.
I would take a bet that if he gets this...
looking not just at openers, but at nominated seconds.
On the board, yeah, so far.
I don't think anyone's going to come after him. So, this for gold medal. In the squat, I hasten to add.
First, he must get it on the board, so let's see.
But on openers, this guy is not even scheduled to finish in the medals overall, so...
4th place overall, look at the moment.
No.
Well,
I'm not sure if he was deep enough.
He wasn't deep enough.
But whether he was or not is a moot point. He didn't get back up with it. And Mr. Chebotar has got some thinking to do. No. What do you think is the reason for that fail, Ralph? Was it just too heavy?
To me, it looks too heavy because he's got down, drives out to drive, and then he go forward. So
And so we move into round 2. Just a reminder that at the end of the 3rd round, we have a 20-minute break because we're not doing back-to-back, as is now the norm. And please don't go away for the whole break because Ralph and I will have a chat about the technical problems that we've been suffering during the intermission and bring you some more information on that. While we're waiting for the lifter to come out, also a quick mention for our sponsors without whose financial assistance these events simply could not happen. For this event we thank Elico, SBD Apparel, Titex, ER Equipment, Lioco and the La Manga Training Club in Spain. Thank you each and every one of you for your assistance. And I'm not... Well, we've got the bar loaded now, there's a bit of a delay, and this is the unequipped Romanian, just with 2 kilos on the bar after an easy opener. We're guessing what might be going on.
I think what's going on,
But honestly, we're just guessing.
He looks like a new lifter to me. I've not seen him before.
Yeah, well, he's got coaches that aren't new coaches, so...
That should be easy. Oh, it was easy. Oh, it
No, it wasn't deep enough.
170 na činku, next victory is Pavel Smialski from Poland and on his bar will be 170 kg.
From here?
Yeah,
It's quite deep. Yeah, from here. Was it red? Red?
Yeah, it was reds.
It was reds, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not deep enough. Yeah.
So, Osmialowski, well, he looked under a bit of distress when he came off the bar after his first lift. Let's see what he does this time.
Bar is loaded, Pavel Smialski.
I mean, he's quite close to Vizola on bench and deadlift, and miles behind on squat.
On squat, yes.
Today, not normally.
I suspect he got some sort of minor injury somewhere because for him it's a low squat
it
for
is.
me. Yeah.
Maybe he'll just
Let's
risk
see.
one heavy one, and that's the next one. But why not to risk it this time and then pass in the third? So let's watch this. Osmialowski. Nice and deep, easy.
Again, that's very comfortable.
And look at the
He
grimace
lasted
on the
2 to
face.
1. Yeah,
Well,
but
the
yeah.
centre
The centre would
referee
give him a
said
red.
insufficient depth. I can't see where that came from, I must say. Let's watch it again, Ralph. That looks well sunk, doesn't it?
Yeah, the rule said the top of the hip joint must go below the top of the knee joint, and from where I'm sitting, it looks
Yeah.
that happened.
No, Cioflica from Romania. He missed his 210 first time round.
Bar is loaded, Andrei Cioflica from Romania.
25-year-old Romanian, not long out of the junior ranks. And this is Cioflica. Again, needs this lift to
Yes.
stop being under huge pressure next time round. Gets a start command.
Again, like you, Martin. Let's look. He got 3
Yes,
white lights.
3
That's
white
good. Well
lights.
done.
230. Next victory is Nicolas Signani from Italy on his bar will be
And now Signani, he
he
opened in 210. He opened very comfortably, it has to be said, and he put 20 kilos on the bar and gone 230. Very sensible lifting. We've often said it's where you finish that counts, not where you start. But if you start too heavy, you can finish nowhere.
Well said, Martin. Well said.
That was rather profound, wasn't it, for
I like that.
a Wednesday afternoon? Can I copyright that one? So this is Signani. This to move him into 4th place. I think it was
I
maybe
think that's
just.
okay.
Maybe just.
No.
No. Well, one of them failed for a red and a blue. So I don't know, was a downward movement of the bar?
Not locking the knees.
Well, that would have been the red, wouldn't it? No, you're right, yes.
Yeah,
Not
not
locking the
in the
knees would have been blue. No,
Yeah,
the right
soft.
knee was soft,
Yeah,
yes.
soft knee, yeah.
Yeah, good call by that referee.
Yep.
Good call. Now, Carol Russo. Again, just lacked depth the first time round. The Czech Republic Masters 2 lifter competing on the open stage in his 50s.
Oh.
Well, that
What do you
seemed-
think, Martin?
That seemed the same as the last, and I thought he'd got the last. And
He's
he's
got
got
his
it,
2 to 1?
2 to 1. That's all you need, 2 whites.
Yes.
Now we go back to Vizola in the 59 kilo class.
Followed by Antti Savolainen, Mariusz Lutkovski and Salvatore Pisasale.
And the referees say
white.
good lift, yes.
255, next victory is Antti Savolainen from Finland and his bar will be 255 kilos. Další závodník je Antti Savolainen z Finska, který bude zvedat 255 kg. Bar is loaded, Antti Savolainen.
Now, Antti Savolainen, open 245, another 10 kilos on the bar.
Yeah, slow step. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
My question, Ralph, was going to be no Fedoshenko.
No, I don't
seen
know.
him. I've seen him in the building.
He's here.
Yeah.
I think I got a feeling that he's maybe saving himself for the World Championship in November.
Well, you think there's a long gap between now and then?
Yeah,
and
it was qualifier for the World Games next year,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I suspect that's what it is.
you thought this would be a good little run out for him. He'd probably be. I mean, he would only have Vizola to beat, really.
Yeah.
That's good for Savolainen.
Další závodník je Mariusz Lutkovský z Polska, který bude zvedat 260 kg. Bar is loaded.
Next up we have Gorkovsky.
Followed by Salvatore Pisasale, Surat Čebuka and Greg Rajka.
Mariusz Gorkovsky. This to put himself into the lead.
Yeah, going to lead, yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Probably
That's
just.
good. I think
Probably
it's about
just.
in. I think that's in. Oh, no, it's not.
No. I think my worry is when I say probably, the question has already been asked of the referees. And 2-1, that is turned down. Now Pisasale, he is going 265. This will put him into the lead, and he will be in a very strong position if he gets that, because Chibota was in all sorts of trouble with his opener.
Yeah.
So this is Pisasale.
This
I
could
think
be
we
either
can-
for the silver
I
or
think
for the
we
gold.
can probably say lifting for a medal
Yeah.
in the squat.
I think one or the other,
If
silver or
he's
gold.
successful with this lift, I don't think he's going to walk away with no medal. It's just a case of which colour it is, and that would depend not just on him, of course, but upon others. This is a big lift then for Pisasale.
Yeah.
No, did he cut it? Did he cut it? He's powered it up well. What do the referees say? No.
Yeah, you're right, Martin.
No.
Even depth and also
Yeah,
blue for
yeah.
not locking the knees or not standing up straight.
Yeah, I don't think the right knee was locked. If you watch this again, see the depth was questionable. No downward movement. The right knee,
Yeah, not quite
bit
locked.
soft,
Not
isn't
quite
it?
locked.
No,
Very minor.
very minor. Now this is Chebotar from Ukraine. Zurats Chebotar. Now the 277.5 buried him last time. But we've seen this before, Ralph.
Yes,
Someone
they come
seemed
out,
buried
thought-
and they come back next to him and just smoke
And
the lift.
smoke it out. But this will put him in gold medal for the squat.
Oh yeah, if he gets this,
Yeah.
he's home and hosed. But if can be a very big,
Big
word.
word, yes. That's better.
What did we
you
say,
get that?
Ralph?
Yeah, he
What
smoked
did
that
we
one.
say?
He smoked it.
Yeah.
And this is good lift.
Oh, it's
So já starting ten, začínáme.
well. I think there's your gold medal right there.
Absolutely.
Dáme 110 na šinku.
And we move into round 3, and the Romanian Raisa,
110 kilos.
Radu Raisa, or Raicha, my apologies. Well, he's taken it up to 110. I must admit, I really don't know what's going on here.
I suspect it's a new lifter. It's his first major international.
I mean, we've had a conversation before as well. Barring injury, of course, you're at minimum standards at international events, and you know, really, we've seen a 52 kilo lady squat double
Absolutely,
this today already, which makes this a little bit.
Unusual to say.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
And he's struggling. He's struggling.
Yeah, well,
I
he's
think he
just got it.
Did he get depth?
Yes, I think he's got depth. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one of them didn't like it,
The
but
center referee didn't like it.
let's see it again.
Is Andrej Čoflíka from Romania.
Seemed to sink it deep enough.
130 kilos. Další závodník
Maybe he didn't like the weight in the bar. Now, Cioflica, the other Romanian, lifting in the 66 kilo class, and he, having got 210 with his second lift after failing the opener on depth,
Yeah.
has opted for 230. Probably at a plan, Ralph, of 210, 220, 230.
That was the plan original,
and
yeah.
He's going for what was his
His
planned
original.
third lift. Yeah. Tightly wrapped knees, hence the Frankenstein walk. Platform crew have done a great job.
Oh,
so
they
far
are. They're
today.
very, very experienced.
Absolutely
Yeah.
spot on. No.
No.
But this is no
Just too much, I think.
Yeah, he was struggling to take it down.
Yeah. Well, he's got a very good bench press. Cioflica is opening 165. Say not very good, a good bench press.
Yeah, for that
Yeah.
body weight, for 66 kilo, yeah.
And now Signani. Say he missed 230 second time after a good opener on 210. So
I
taking
thought
the
he missed it on
230
2 to
again.
1. It was borderline.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? So just it just need a slight,
Yeah.
slight more. We say a little dip at the bottom.
Yeah,
Let's see.
wasn't a strength issue certainly.
No.
No, I don't think he went any deeper there.
It's a 40
I think
sign
if
to
they,
me.
I think if they failed the last one, they'll give him the same.
Yeah,
and they
same
do.
again.
Two sides say no, center says yes.
Martin, it's very difficult when you used to training to that depth in the gym and
Yeah.
you come here and you need to go that little bit deeper.
Well, you know what my answer to that is? Don't train to that depth in the gym.
Absolutely, but
mean,
I
if
do
you're
not
a
know
four-
why lifter do this.
If you're a 400 meter runner, you don't train like a 1500 meter runner.
No.
Now, back to the Polish lifter, Grodkowski, and he missed 260 last time, and he's taking the same weight again. He's lying in third place with 250. He will move into the silver medal position for the time being, at least, if he gets this, but there are others to follow that can take that from him.
At least 2 person to come
Yeah,
that could change
possibly
it.
3,
Yeah.
because Russo, who's following in the same weight, lighter body weight. Be a big ask for Russo to go from 235 to 260.
260, yeah. No, to me, no, but I might be wrong.
I
I've
don't
been wrong
think
before.
You are. I don't think you are. Yeah.
2-2.
To me, the surprise was he got a white.
He got one, yeah. From the centre judge.
Oh, I can't criticise
No,
the
I won't
centre
say
judge.
nothing. Just say nothing.
That's my best friend, Alec, who does nothing wrong. No, he must be right, and the other 2 were wrong, and we were wrong. So this is Karel Russo. Alec Matheson, the backstay for Scottish powerlifting, along with his wife Marlene for more years than I'd care to remember, a great servant to the sport. So this is Karel Russo taking a huge jump,
Yeah.
but he is trying for a bronze medal in squat. And I mean, he's not predicted for a medal overall, so the question you ask is, why not give it a go?
Exactly. Nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. Perhaps a place in the overall scheme of things, but when you balance that against the chance of a medal,
It's risk worth taking. Yeah.
yes, we wish him well.
No, he's nowhere near it. Oh,
No,
no.
and it was
Yeah,
just
well
too
tried,
heavy.
well tried.
Brave
Yeah,
attempts.
Absolutely.
Okay, Savalainen up next. And, well, Savalainen's in second place. That 255 is looking more and more comfortable with what's happened. The 2.62.5. Well, Pisasali's coming up behind. So this will put Savalainen in second place
yeah.
for the time being. Pisasali to follow to take that medal, and then Chibota we know confirmed
Already gold medalist, yeah?
as the gold medalist, and we will take a 20-minute break after this these next 3 lifts to allow the lifters to warm up for bench press.
Sit. Arms very close, elbow pointing downwards. This is perfect. Nice slow movement out. No energy.
Absolutely minimal.
Yeah,
isn't it?
minimal, yeah. Now it's get the body, hips to go below the knees.
Did he make it deep enough?
Very borderline. He may well get his 2-1. And now 2-1
No, he
against.
lost it 2-1. And one of them was blues. One of them was blue, rather.
We see the knee not locked and now standing up straight.
Well, let's see it again. Remember, blue in squat is not downward movement. It's something to do with the lockout. I can't see it.
spot it, can you?
Unless the referee hit the wrong button.
Possible?
Okay, we've got Pisasore. Now he has got this to beat Savalainen to the silver medal. Here he goes. No.
Little bit too heavy today.
Yeah. And then there was one, it's Chibota. Now, this is important, Ralph. Chibota's won the squat medal, but the gold medal, but let's leave that to one side. there's also the issue of the overall medals.
Yes.
Now, based on openers, Chibota was outside the medals overall, but if he gets this, the projection is that he moves into the medals.
Yes, he moved into
in
third
place
third
and moves
place, yeah.
Pisasale back to fourth.
So this is important.
Yeah, although he's won the squat gold medal, don't run away with the idea that this is just for show and the work has already been done. This is an absolutely vitally important lift to Chibota in the context of the overall competition. This weight class is building slowly,
Yes, gonna
but
be
it
a
is building.
big climax.
It
Big
is
climax.
building.
Yeah.
Oh,
Has
he's
he got it?
flight- No, no.
Just stuck in the middle.
Just too much.
It's all from squatting and now
Well,
his break before
I'm going to let me summarize this. If you look down the line, Ralph, only one person made
Yeah.
their squat in the
In the
last
third-
round,
yeah.
and that was Raicha, the
In the-
Romanian
in the-
lifter
in
who
the
was
59.
lifting very, very light. Everyone else
fails.
either passed or missed their lift. I don't know if I've ever seen that before in
Very
a squat
strange,
competition
very strange.
in a 3 lift. Any thoughts, Ralph, before we go to the break?
Yeah, that was a little bit disappointing because I was looking forward to some really top class squatting, but it was average. Wasn't nothing to write home about, so I think we got the best to come later. I
It
think.
will build and build
I
to
think-
a
I'm
climax.
sure of it.
Please come back with us in about 15 minutes' time. We'll take up the commentary again about 5 minutes before the bench press gets underway. Until then, from Ralph and myself, bye for now.
See you later.
and welcome back to Pilsen here in the Czech Republic, where we're partway through the men's 59 and 66 kilo competition. The squats just ended. There's about 5 minutes to go before we get underway with the bench press. I'm sitting here with Ralph Farquharson again. We spoke very briefly earlier, Ralph, but some of the technical difficulties that Viva TV were experiencing, and the feedback we're getting from home is nobody actually notices the difference, but there is actually a difference here on the ground. And you were traveling with Viva TV from Spain over to Czech Republic, so can I ask you to take up the story of exactly what happened, Ralph?
Sure, I'll be delighted to, and very angry, but I will try to explain. We leave Alicante in Spain on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. We drive all the way up to Barcelona and then across to France. And we drive then past Lyon. We was about 280 kilometers towards the German border. At about 9:30 in the evening, we all really tired from a long day driving. We decided to pull into a forecourt to have a cup of coffee. Maybe it was silly, maybe you don't. But we all leave the van and locked it, and we went and have a cup of coffee. We was away from the van for approximately 10 minutes, no more, probably less. We come back totally amazed to find the window was broken and the van was totally empty, almost totally empty. All our belongings, clothes, computer, money, some of us, Viva TV lost 3 major cameras.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Ralph, but all the big TV quality cameras that we that we normally use have gone.
Literally gone.
And also the editing and mixing suite that we use, that's gone.
Absolutely.
And we're relying on Eric Rupp and his live stream mixer just to get by. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, that's correct. That's correct, because I am totally amazed. And these guys have done an amazing job to able to put on a show, considering all the losses they have. The major equipment went, and they still managed to put on. And I don't know if you notice at home, because I watch it on some of the computer here, and I cannot see the difference.
No.
One of the difference you will see that there is no lifter's profile on the screen. The reason for that is all the profile was on a computer, and the computer also went.
Gone,
so we had no backup for that. So
and also we have no camera that looks down from above on the bench press in particular, because that camera was one of the ones that wasn't stolen, and that's actually been salvaged, and that's the main central camera now that we're using to bring the pictures. So it was a total disaster for Viva TV.
It was for us.
Not only that, they've even lost their clothing. And as of you, Ralph, you've just turned up in the clothes.
I was wearing a pair of tracksuit bottom and a t-shirt, and that's about it.
And you've lost your good cameras as well.
The cameras went,
your laptop,
camcord went, my laptop went. You know, it's totally disaster.
So it's been a major disaster.
But we are safe. We're here. We're safe. And again, I'd like to say absolute congratulations to Viva TV for the marvelous work they've done to able to put a show on. Because when it happened, my first thought was, no way, we might as well just turn back and go back to Alicante. And
I think it's a miracle that we're able to bring you this live stream.
Absolutely.
I mean, we can appreciate in the commentary booth the small subtleties that we're missing, but these guys have worked so hard to put equipment together to bring you some sort of coverage, and I think all credit is due to them.
Sure.
They're guys that have over a century of experience in the TV industry between them, and I think all that experience has been put to good use with the fact that we've been able to get a live stream at all, and without blowing smoke up anyone's backside. I think
You're right.
They've done an amazing job to get us here, and in a position where probably the viewers at home don't even realise.
I'm sure they haven't, because I think I will struggle to notice something is not right, apart from the graphic on stream for the profile.
Yeah. So that's the technical difficulties we were speaking about, folks. I hope you can forgive us for not having lifters' profiles and the likes, but to say these guys have absolutely moved mountains in the last couple of days to bring any pictures at all. And thanks, Ralph, for giving us that summary of the bad news. I guess you're probably almost wishing you were there on one level to stop it, and on another you
Yes.
you think what might have happened
Maybe
if
it's a
they
good-
turned the
good
stuff
thing.
they used to smash the windows onto human bodies instead of something that can easily be replaced.
That is correct.
Yeah.
We discuss it as well. We think maybe it's a good idea that wasn't there.
And of course, all that equipment's going to have to be replaced before we go to Killeen in a month's time to bring you the World Classic Powerlifting Championships, which should be another fabulous event. And you've just missed, well, you've not missed, we've been talking over the opening lift in the bench press in the 59 kilo class. That was Raicha, the Romanian, who stayed true to form relative to his squat by opening really light. Next up is Russo, Czech Republic, opening on 90. Now, if I remember correctly, Ralph, I've seen Russo open very light on bench before.
I don't think he's a very good bencher.
Well, I think the problem is
yeah.
as well that there's an injury.
Yes.
Remember, he's Masters 2, he's in his 50s. He's a good squatter, he's a good deadlifter.
Extremely good deadlifter.
And in fact, so good that he may feature for a medal in the deadlifting, but as a result of injuries that are probably age-related and just wear and tear, he's no longer competitive in the bench press. But he will put in legitimate attempts, and that will put him in a position to battle for deadlift medals. See, even that wasn't easy, Ralph.
That was not
90
easy at all.
kilos.
It's
Yeah.
just paused slightly in the middle, but that
Yeah.
does not call for disqualification.
Clearly,
so that was okay.
issues there, whether acute or chronic, we don't know. Well, we wish him well with them. And we move back to the 59 kilo class where we got Osmielovsky. Well, he's opening silly light as well, Ralph. He's opening 110 kilos.
Yes.
I mean, this is this 59
Something tell
kilo.
me that is not well. Something is wrong
No.
somewhere. I'm not sure.
I mean, this 59 kilo class, I have to be honest and call things as I see it. I mean, this is a disappointment.
Very much so.
And there's very little competition, there's very little quality of lifting, which I guess is as much down to the lifters that aren't here as the lifters that are here. You know, they can only perform, they can only do what they can do.
That's right.
But let's have a look at Osmielovsky, see if we can see if there's any obvious...
That's comfortable.
Yeah,
No obvious problem
but
there.
look at his difficulty getting off the
Yeah, I
bench.
think he's got some sort of back problem.
You just
I think.
wonder, has he, been in a car crash or something silly like that, and he's battled here in spite of it, because what he's putting in is very low. We move to Wozola, the other Polish lifter, the final lifter in the 59 kilo class, and he is going 160 kilos. Looks like we have the local media here as well,
Yes.
covering the event. We can
Yeah,
tell
I think
that.
there is a Czech lifter here, so they're here to.
Unlike Viva TV, they've got a proper camera.
Oh, that's not nice.
I think Viva TV have done wonderfully with
I
the
do. I got-
equipment they've managed to rustle up.
I got every respect for these guys. They're really done marvelously.
Well, I didn't, but I have now. No, I jest. They've done a wonderful job from day one when we first met up with them in Hungary last year, Ralph.
Yeah.
This is
They have certainly moved the sport to one step, and I hope you agree at home with
This
me.
is the 5th event that
Yeah.
we're doing with them, and well, up until now it's been getting better and better. It's been a little bit of a knockback.
But I'm sure they come again,
Oh,
for
yes.
sure, 100%.
The
yeah.
equipment will be replaced. We'll be ready to rock and roll in Killeen and bring you a fabulous championship from there. With Gino and the rest of the Americans to add a little bit of razzmatazz to proceedings. So this is Vizola.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's him 2/3 of the way to being European champion. Just needs to get a deadlift in now.
That's all it is.
Yeah, it's just a bit disappointingly
yeah,
low key.
Bit flat,
this,
yeah, bit
this
flat.
whole
I agree.
class.
I agree.
I'm not going to dress up something that it's not. And particularly, you know, the women's lifting used to be the poor relation, but the women's lifting today was fabulous.
Today I was so excited. I
Yeah.
was on the edge of my seat to somebody lifting.
Now, let's hope
Absolutely.
this will build. It's Ciofleca from Romania. He's going 165 kilos. The clock ticks down towards 20 seconds. He gets his start command. Yes,
I
I
think he got
that's
that.
okay.
Little bit start in the middle.
Don't
but
think it
should
went
get-
down.
No, it didn't. But
Well, one of them saw a bump, butterfoot.
something moved, yeah. The yellow light, the other.
Don't know if we can see that again. Let's watch this.
Can't see from here. Can't see whether the bum came up.
Yeah, I think the butt. No one. I don't think it came off. Well, we've got Chabotar now from Ukraine. He's opening on 170 kilos. No. Well,
That's not good
that
for
just
him.
looked heavy. I think the problem with him, Ralph, is he was projected to finish just outside the medals. I think that's forced him to open heavier to try and push it. But we said before, it's not where you start that matters; it's where
Absolutely.
you finish. I mean, he could have
That's
got
on voice. If he
he could have
start
got
that,
an easy
yeah.
160, gone
Yes.
172nd.
And then had a big jump, or
And-
go
and-
160 and 175 or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Now Savalainen opening on 180 kilos. So this is Savalainen representing Finland. 180 kilos on the bar. Just seen a friend, your own Van Hirschveld from Belgium, Ralph.
Yes, I
come into
met
the
him this
yard.
afternoon. Yeah,
Yeah, with his suitcase.
looks. He just arrived when I saw him and told me he's okay. That's easy.
Yeah, that looks good for Antti. And indeed, 3 wide lines.
185 mezi Salvatore Pisasala from Italia on his barrel 185 kg. Další závodník je Haris Lovit, Salvatore Pisasala, bude zvedat 185 kg. Volgte za Nicolas Niani.
Now, Salvatore Pisasalo. Pisasale, I apologise. He's opening on 185 kilos. This will put him into the lead if he gets it, but I guess
Yep.
more importantly, he's the 3rd heaviest opener. Projected to finish just outside the medals overall to Chabotar, but wow, after what we saw Chabotar do, that could all change.
Yes.
And there's a huge gap from 4th to 5th. Here he goes.
Keep working it. It come. No, that's not. The last hit.
No. Spotters
That
took
should
it in the
be
end.
a blue. Blue
Blues and
yellow.
yellows. Well, this is Signani Now he is projected to finish 5th,
Yeah.
miles behind the 3rd and 4th.
But
But-
who knows? The way this class is going, anything is
He
possible.
could end
Vic.
up with a bronze medal if they
Anything
carry
is
on
possible.
like this. And of course, this is also the 2nd heaviest bench. And the 2 guys immediately, well, 2 of the 3 guys before him have missed theirs. So this would put him in a very healthy position in the bench
In the
press
bench press,
competition.
yeah, I agree.
And perhaps take
even
us
get a medal.
within striking distance of a huge shock in the overall medals. But he's got to get this first. Oh, did his bum come up?
I don't know. We can't see from here.
Yeah.
No, he got it. He's got it through white light.
Hips came up, but the buttocks stayed in contact with the bench. And he is suddenly in a very good place, Ralph.
Yep. He's
No.
leading. He's leading. He's in goal. Gold medal.
With Grotkovsky to come. Grotkovsky's opening on 200 kilos. You have to think this is well within his compass, otherwise it wouldn't be on the bar. Again, this would take him within 12.5 kilos of Savalainen. He was 32.5 kilos behind after squats. But he's opening 20
a big opener,
kilos heavier
200
than
kilo.
Savalainen
Yeah.
to narrow the gap with 1 lift. Oh, that touch was horrible.
No,
It was horrible, wasn't
he
it?
totally lost control. He lost the tightness coming onto his chest.
Well, look who's in gold medal
What we say?
position, Ralph, in the bench press.
We
It's-
don't know what's going on in
it's
this session.
Pisasale.
It really is.
90 kg. První závěr Krakova pokusuje Radorajka z Rumunska, který bude zvedat 90 kg.
Sorry, not Pisasale, the other Italian. My apologies. It's Signari
Finale, yeah.
on 187.5. Wow. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th is Russo, the Czech. Now Russo's gone again, but before that it's the Romanian. It's gone from 77.5 to 90, and I really don't know how to describe this, Ralph. I have
Yeah.
my own views, which I will keep my own views. I'm here to report on proceedings. And the report is that looks like a good lift. Yeah, 2 to 1,
Yeah, got it
1
2 to
yellow,
1, yeah.
but he gets it 2 to 1.
Yeah, we had a discussion at our General Assembly and Monday night, and this was one of the topics we talk about. Maybe
What, minimum
the
standards?
time is approaching when we must start looking at a minimum standard
I
for
honestly think
international, yeah.
when we're broadcasting worldwide
Yes.
and we're trying to present the sport in a good light and show elite lifting, then showing lifting that most guys in the gym could beat back home is not showing elite lifting.
I agree.
And doesn't reflect the sport in the way it deserves to be reflected. And that is nothing against the lifter who's doing
I mean,
their
we
best.
want to encourage a new federation coming in
Yeah.
to send lifters to the international championship. But at the same token, we must be a standard where
Yes.
they can allow to compete.
And
luck out? Did he
Russo,
get on that?
yeah, he got the lockout in the end. But the fact that he's really struggling with 95, when you look at what he can squat and deadlift, tells you all about the situation he finds himself in. But fair dues to him, he's not just doing 1 lift and then a couple of crosses. He is coming out and taking
Yeah,
a second
have the
lift. I suspect that's all we'll see of him in bench press. But I may well be proved wrong. Now Darius Vizola again, his second lift in the 59 kilo class, and he's going 170. I think the issue with Vizola is he's actually a very good lifter.
He is.
That would be probably favourite for a gold or silver medal if it was a more heavily contested event. and it's not doing him any favors, you know, to be hundreds of kilos ahead of the opposition.
No.
But enough of that. This is Vizola, already the squat gold medalist and the bench press
And the
gold
bench.
medalist. Just adding another 10 kilos to his total if he can. Oh, that.
Did he?
Yes,
did
I
it
think he's
stop?
got it. It was an untidy touch rather than anything else.
Yeah, it's got it.
But he gets 3 white lights.
Just to explain, the rules say the bar must be motionless before you get the press signal. So in other words, if the bar is fluttering about on the chest,
Yeah,
then
but I
it
guess,
should not.
I guess if he gets the signal early, it's not his problem. It's the referee giving the signal. And motionless, it doesn't have to be motionless for ages.
No,
it
no,
literally
it must
has
be
to be motionless.
stopped.
Yeah.
Just-
So Chioflika again, he's going 170 kilos now. He is currently in bronze medal position as a result of the first round failures.
Did he actually beat the signal?
Well, the buttock was up as well. I think you
Did he beat
see
signal
yellows.
to me? Look as if he's. Yeah, yes,
yellows.
Yes.
It's either or, but it's a no lift for Chioflika. Now Chibota taking 170 again.
Yeah.
See the butt coming
Straight
up.
off the bench.
But of course, going before the signal is also a yellow.
Yes.
And the referees would normally press the button of the first failure. So whether it was going ahead of the signal or but, it's all the same. Now this is a big lift. Remember his first squat buried him, and then he made the
Come
second
on,
one.
that-
Look,
and smoked the
he
second one.
needs to do the
Yeah.
same on his bench. And what do you know?
Yes,
he
done
has.
It. I think he done it. Yes. 3
yeah,
white.
3 whites. And that moves him into third place in the bench press. Next up we get Pesasale, attempting 185 again. Now remember, he missed this lift first time round. If he gets it, he moves straight into silver medal position.
Silver, yeah.
If he doesn't, wow, how
He's-
much
he's
pressure is he
struggling.
under next
He would
time?
Be. He would be.
Well, that's better.
Yes.
Much better.
Yes. That's in. He got
2 to 1, he got a yellow.
Did he got his bum
I would
moving?
imagine the butt must have come up a little bit. Let's have a look. Oh, it's
Well, he
yeah.
hasn't started yet, so
I don't think it. Yeah, you can see daylight there.
daylight. Once you can see daylight, that's surprising. The second side referee didn't pick it up.
Now, Antti Savalainen again. This, I'm just looking at body weights with Signare. Signare is lighter, so this to move into
To go?
second place.
Is second, is it? Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
187,
But remember,
190. Yep.
Gorkowski has another attempt at his 200. Oh, that's
That's a
much
good bench.
better. Yeah, that's good.
And this is good lift. 195 ex Nicola Signani from Italy on his bar will be 195 kg.
Well, Savalainen is just grinding out the numbers, and
He's a world-class lifter in his
Yeah.
66 for many years.
the biggest danger to him is Grotkowski, who
Yes,
is
yes.
two lifts away. No,
But
Signore, he's gone 195.
195, yeah.
This will take the lead back in the bench press competition. I think the interesting thing here, if we look at Grotkowski going 200 in a moment, is not just if Signani can get this, but how much of anything we think he's got in reserve for his third attempt. But obviously a very, very good bench presser. Gets the start command. He's shaking.
Yes, it's got
Oh,
that
that's
through.
good, and there's more there.
I would
3
say
white lights.
another 5 or
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
at least
at least,
5
at
kilos.
least. Well, I'm looking at Grotkowski body weight. Signani is lighter. So if Grotkowski gets his 200, I would expect Signani to go 200 next time. Beat him on body weight and challenge Grotkowski to go heavier. Would that be your call, Ralph, or would
That
you
would
put
be
it?
cold,
Would
yeah.
you put it to
but
202?
unfortunately, he has to put it in before we
I
know whether or not he get
I
it or
know,
not. So
yeah. What would you be saying as his coach?
Yeah.
What would you be putting in third
I
number?
would put what I need to win without the 200, I think. So it would be 192 and a
No,
half,
it wouldn't.
195.
Well, he's already leading. It's. I think the assumption would be if Grotkowski gets the 200. I think my temptation would be to go 202 and push the pole really high. But let's see how it unfolds. First of all, Grotkowski. No, that just. Oh well, he's got.
He got
that.
it.
I thought he
he
lost
fought it
control
through.
of that. It came down. So
Yeah, he got it,
easily.
yeah, he's got it.
But that's a good lift.
Yeah, you're right. You're right,
Yeah,
Paul
he's
Martin.
gone 202.
Excellent call.
Yeah, he's pushing the pole to 205 if he wants the gold medal. And I think Signani's got another 5 kilos. He's got 5 anyway, maybe
Yeah,
7.
I think.
So, Reicha one last time on bench. 95 kilos. A reminder that at the end of this third round of benching, we will have a 20-minute break while the athletes warm up for deadlifts. Also to let you know that both Vizola and Osmielovsky have passed their next attempts. So this is the only remaining lift in the 59 kilo class.
No.
And it's a no lift. And he finishes with a best of 90. So all the other lifters, folks, are in the 66 kilo class. And the first up will be Russo, the Czech. Well, you know, kudos to him, he's coming out. He doesn't have to come out. This is Karel Russo. And here he goes. Now let's see if the damaged shoulders hold up to 100 kilos.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no. Brave to come out and try it.
Absolutely.
To be honest, if I was him with these issues,
Yeah, I
I think
would
I'd
save
do
it for the
one
deadlift.
and save myself. Now Chioflika attempting 170 again. Not in the medals, either in the bench or the overall. And happily with Grotkowski making that 200, we've got no bombers in this flight of lifting, which is always good.
Yes.
We had one of the Danish lifters nearly bomb earlier, Ralph, Buxbaum. I was saying if she
yes,
hadn't
I
got that
know,
lift in,
I know.
the books would have been taken off the name. Yes, I
that's
think
a
he's
good
got
bench.
that. Yeah, 2-1, got one yellow.
I think maybe it won't move, but
Yeah.
yeah, 2-1 is okay.
2-1 is all you need.
Další závodník je Srečo z Ukrajiny, který bude zvedat 175 kg.
Yeah, it just came up a little bit. But you can understand why the other referee didn't pick up on it. It was marginal.
Yeah.
Now, Chibotar, he's going 175 kilos. Again, he's not going to get a bench press medal, but he's battling with Pisasale for the overall bronze, and this 5 kilos extra, if he can
go
get
towards it, yeah.
would be very, very helpful.
Has he got it? It's working. It's working.
Oh, he's really
Get
working.
the arm through. No, it's not locked.
No. Well,
long.
no, I think the spotters took that in the end. Yes. No lift, I'm afraid. It was a brave attempt.
Yes.
Didn't leave anything behind on the platform. Let's just watch this again. Don't think the shirt's very tight, the touch was easy, and then the butt comes up in the attempt to get it locked out. Now, this is Pisasale. And this lift would put him into the bronze medal
bronze
position.
medal. Good bench, 190.
Yeah, currently in silver is Signori, currently in gold is Grotkowski. And their little battle will come to conclusion very, very soon. First of all, we've got Pisasale fighting for third place, and we have Savalainen fighting to put as much space between him and Grotkowski
yeah.
as he possibly can.
So you got two battles going on. I
Yeah.
think.
And of course Savalainen the better deadlifter
Yes. He will be favourite
by
for the
some
gold.
margin.
Yes, I
That
think
was
he got
good.
that.
That was good for Pisasale.
Yes,
Yes, he
2-1.
gets that 2-1, and that puts him into third place in the bench press. Now Savalainen 192.5. This to keep ahead of Grotkowski.
For the bronze, yeah? In the
No, for the gold in the overall. I'm thinking.
the overall gold,
Yeah.
yes. But this
And
will put you
obviously
in
there's
bronze.
a gold, silver and bronze battle
Yeah.
in the bench press as well. Savalainen currently in fourth place. This will move him
into
into
bronze.
into bronze, yeah.
into bronze.
And then we'll have the silver and gold battle between the other Italian and the Pole. But first of all, Savalainen for a bench. No.
Bit too heavy today.
Well, that's brought Grotkowski closer. As we say, Savalainen has a much better deadlift. If I was a betting man, my money would still very much be on him.
Yes. I
But
would
now
say.
we have Nicola Signani. This is to put himself into bench press gold position and put all the pressure in the world on Grotkowski. Now, Grotkowski had the issue he couldn't maybe just go 205. He needs to
gone
hang on to
210.
Savalainen overall.
And you can't change
And
it.
he can't well, would he change it anyway?
Yeah,
with
'cause, yeah.
looking at him and Savalainen. And fair enough, his 200 at the second attempt
Yeah, it was
fairly
comfortable.
flew up. But this is Signani for
Possible gold.
possible gold
In the bench which was
in
playing.
the bench. Yes. Oh, he's working it. He's working it.
I think it's bumped
no,
him up. Yeah, he
no,
lost
no,
it,
no.
yeah. Well
Brave
tried,
attempt.
well tried.
I think it was the number he had to try.
Yes.
He's not competing for the
Yeah,
overall
it's the right
title.
call, right
it was
call.
absolutely the right call. Although I guess if Grotkowski doesn't get this, 200 would have been the right call because he was the lighter body weight. But oh, isn't hindsight a wonderful thing? Okay, this is the final bench press of the session. be a 20-minute break after this. And this is for Grotkovsky to narrow the distance between him and Savalainen to 2.5 kilos.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, the big
you'd
deadlifter.
always put money on
the big
Savalainen. He's the big deadlifter. But this is your bench press gold medalist. And the other thing you may say is fighting to secure the silver. Anyway, this will put himself in a good place. He gets this lift.
No, it's gone. He
No,
lost it.
and I wonder if Signani's now wishing he'd gone 200.
Yes,
hindsight.
Hindsight is the man.
Well,
Yeah.
the bench press was
Was a
perhaps
bit more exciting, bit more
slightly
exciting.
better than the squats, Ralph.
Yes.
I don't think we can say too much more about that, and we're not going to be dishonest enough to try and make this something that it's not. We'll be back in 20 minutes' time for the deadlift. Please join us again. Until then, from Ralph and I, bye for now.
Bye for now.
And welcome back to Pilsen for this evening session of powerlifting. We've got the 59 and 66 kilo classes, and we're just about to get the deadlifts underway. Ralph, you're back in the commentary box with me. Welcome back.
Thanks, Martin.
We're looking forward to hopefully better deadlifting than we've had so far today. Been perfectly honest about it.
Yes, not being disrespectful, but the last two squat and bench press was, from my opinion, is a little bit below par.
I think the word I would use is probably anticlimactic.
Okay.
But I think the other point we need to make is the likely champions Vazola and Savalainen will be good and worthy champions.
Yes.
It's just some of the lifting further
Behind them.
down the field that perhaps isn't appropriate for an international competition.
And I must say this: if we are going to sell the sport, then we have got to promote the sport ourselves. We cannot rely on the media to do it for us. We must sell it. And
of course, this is not to undermine the lifters who
no,
are
no,
doing
no,
their
not
best.
at all, not at all.
And the first up is Radu Raica from Romania, and he deadlifts 110 kilos successfully. As I say, as we get to the thick end of this competition, we should see some good lifting.
I think there will be a battle for the 66
particularly in the
kilo class.
66s.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, Vazola's put on a respectable opening deadlift of 200. He's not going to go silly, because if he were not to make this, he blows a title that's there on a plate for him. So we can't expect wonders for him with his opener. Osmielovsky, we think there's something wrong with him.
I think so.
He's lifting
I don't
so
know.
far within himself and looking very pained each time he completes the lift. So if there is something wrong with him and he is persevering in spite of it, all credit to him.
Absolutely.
And once again, he just looks in a little bit of discomfort as he finishes his lift. Let's look at this again.
I mean, 140 is very low for him, so there's definitely
very
something
low.
wrong, I think.
Yeah, and again he looks in pain. We may have seen the end of his competition.
Yeah, he got 116 for his second, 160, so maybe.
Now this is the other Romanian, Cioflica, and he's going 190 kilos. Yes, that looks good.
Yep.
And this is good lift. Christian is Dariusz Czola from Poland, on his bar will be 200 kg. Další závodník Dariusz Czola z Polska, ten bude zhruba 200 kg.
And next up was Vazola. Well, it's quite simple, Ralph.
Yes.
He pulls 200 off the floor.
And he's
he
European
is
champion.
The European champion in the 59 kilo class. Probably the first time it's happened to him, because I imagine Fedoshenko just wins every year.
Yes, he would be winning.
And the battle is for silver and bronze behind him. So this could be for his first ever European Open title.
Well, for the last few years
wish
anyway.
him well.
Yes, he's European champion.
And congratulations to Dariusz Vazola, 59 kilo European champion 2016.
Now we can start to concentrate on the Worlds in Orlando, because that's a qualifier for the World Game next year. So that's his next target.
Yeah, the World Games is big, Ralph.
That's our Olympic game for our sport, yes.
It's just for the benefit of people at home that aren't familiar with it. It's the Olympic Games for non-Olympic sports.
Absolutely,
is the easiest way of describing it.
It's almost on the same level as the Open Olympic Games.
I believe the opening ceremony last time had 120,000 spectators.
It's huge.
Oh, that's good from the Italian.
Yes, that's a good one.
And this is good lift.
So all the top lifters are now gearing up for the Worlds in Orlando in November, because that's the official qualifier for the
for the World
for
Games.
the World Games. Yeah.
And of course, we'll be there with Viva TV
Yes,
next
absolutely.
year,
Sending you all the
covering
pictures. Yep.
powerlifting elements of the World Games for you. And we very much look forward to bringing them to you. They're in Poland, I think I'm correct in saying, Ralph, but please don't ask me to pronounce the name of the place.
Yeah, it's in Poland. Yeah.
There may even be a vowel in it somewhere, but Eric Rupp will know how to say it.
He's the expert, yeah?
He's the expert in Eastern European pronunciations.
Is he finished? Is he
I'm
finished?
not sure he is. Yes,
Yes,
he
he
is.
got it.
Yes.
Yeah. To me, the shoulder didn't look.
No, they
all the way
weren't
back,
fully
did it?
retracted, were they?
Italian on his bar barbecue, 120 kg. Další závodník je
No, we have Pisasale.
220 kg.
Now he's projected to finish fourth, and the 20. Yeah, it's a big difference between him and Chibota. Really, I mean, I would think if Chibota gets his lift in and he'll be up next, he's pretty much guaranteed the bronze medal, and then we can focus on the battle for deadlift medals.
Yes.
And for overall gold and silver. But before all that, this is Pisasale, Italy, opening with 220 kilos.
I've just been talking to the president from in the IPF vice president, Sandra Rossi. Told me they got a big team here this weekend.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good opener. Yeah, he told me they got 5 ladies and 5 male.
Yeah, there
So-
were 6 Italians in the coach with me,
Yeah.
coming down from Prague yesterday evening. Now we have Chibota, and this, I think, Ralph, we can safely say, is the overall bronze medal lift
If
here and
successful,
now.
yeah, I would say.
He gets this lift, he comes third in the overall championship. Might even get within touching distance of Gorkowski if the pole had a really bad one, but realistically, this is for bronze.
Yes, bronze it. And
Yeah,
it's easy
that's
opener.
good.
Oh,
no,
did he drop
let
it?
that go too soon? No, he got 3 white lights.
He was very
Do
lucky.
you know what? If that was one of my lifters, they would get the biggest telling off backstage
I
that
think
they've
what
ever
happened
had
there,
in their life.
What happened, Martin? The referee pressed the white
Yeah.
light before the bar touched the floor. That's
Yeah,
what
which,
happened,
in fairness, the referees shouldn't do.
No, it's not part of the rule.
The
It was
lift is
right
completed when the bar hits the floor under control.
under control. Correct.
Yeah.
So what you gonna tell him if you're deadlifting? Never drop the bar before the bar reaches the floor.
Might be a slam in the gym that looks good. The gym owner won't like you very much, of course.
No, and in competition, it'd be a failure.
Yeah. So this is Krotkowski. Yes, that looked good.
And this is good lift. 265.
And I think that's left any doubt that Chibota has a chance of more than bronze.
You got projection on 690 at the moment.
Well,
Yeah, so you're right, could be.
no, actually, well, Gorkowski hasn't been in his next. They're-
It's gonna be close.
It's going to be close,
It's
yeah.
gonna be close, Martin.
But this is Savalainen. Savalainen going 265 kilos. And this,
This will give him a 707.5
Yeah.
kilo and put him in the lead.
yeah, and where's Gorkowski at the moment? I can't
700,
quite read that.
projecting for 700, 690, 680. 690, 680.
And that was good,
Yeah,
and that was easy.
you know, I'm gonna say that you're looking at the European champion, I think.
Well, you're not going to get any disagreement from me. Absolutely textbook deadlift for anyone using the sumo style. Now we're back to Raicha from Romania. His second attempt, 130 kilos.
Zoltan Gregoreka for Zarbara Osmielski, Andrej Žofrika, and Darius Cholan.
And that's good.
And this is good lift. 160 nezlík Pavel Smilovský from Poland and on his bar will be 160.
I'm not sure if the white lights actually came up there.
I didn't notice, to be honest.
But anyway, it's a good lift. And we have Osmilovsky again. And he's gone 160. Well, we find out the story behind why Osmilovsky is lifting so far below his norm and why he looks somewhat anguished after every attempt. Then we'll bring it to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I lost his coach. There is a reason. I suspect he had a slight back injury, I think.
But he's sticking. He's got
Yeah,
the silver
sticking,
medal.
give him
He's
fair
sticking
due.
at it.
He's not quitting.
It does look painful though,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And look at his face as he...
And this is good lift. 205.
Yeah, he's a brave little guy soldiering on with whatever problems he's got, and let's give him full credit for it and not focus too much on the weight that's on the bar. I think most lifters would just get one in and leave
And
it there,
quit, yeah.
and he's not done that. All credit to him. So this is Cioflika once again, the Romanian coming out second round, 205 kilos. And the nice thing, Ralph, is we've got a sea of green on the board, so everyone's made their opening deadlift.
Yeah.
There will be no bombers.
Yes.
And
That's also important as
and
well.
that is also
for the watching public who
always
wants to
good
see
news.
not red light but green light on the board. So that's good.
Yeah, I think they want to see green lights, but they want to see green lights earned rather than given.
Done given. I agree. Yes, that's. I
think so,
finished.
yeah.
That finish, yes, that finish. You got one.
Yeah,
you got one red.
One red.
Was your knee not locked?
I
the shoulder not?
don't know. I'm not sure that the shoulder's fully retracted. The left one wasn't fully retracted. So now we have Vizola again. No, the right one went right back, but
I
the
see.
left one didn't match
the knee's
it,
not locked. Yes,
and
which
it
is
just
a
seemed
failure.
to be imbalanced.
Yeah.
So Vizola again, your European champion in the 59 kilo class, and huge congratulations to him, just putting a few more kilos on the total. This will be for a total of 620 kilos.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect.
And this is good lift.
And he gets 3 wide lines.
Další závodník je Salvatore Pisasale z Itálie, který bude zvedat 230 kg.
Next up, Pisasale. He's going 230.
Vári Zodec, Salvatore Pisasale. Kilometers are Karol Russo, Nicola Sniani and Suraj Chibotar.
Russo to follow on 230, then the other Italian will follow him on 232.5. Oh no! He did the hard work,
and
then
then-
let it,
and then it down
then
again.
let it dip, and 3 red lights. Why would that happen, Ralph? Why would you get all the way? Is it off balance because
I
you
don't
come
know.
up too fast? Or,
Maybe too fast, and let the body come forward.
Yeah. or is it the
strange.
grip going and you need to rest
I
it
don't
on the...
think the grip was going.
No.
I think he went to the top, got
Yeah.
to the top, locked it, and it went forward.
Yeah. So, Karol Russo, 230 kilos on the bar. This will put him on the fringe of a deadlift bronze medal, and without belabouring the age point, because he's entered as in the open class.
He might be a Masters 3,
He
you know?
is Masters 2.
Is he 2? Okay.
Oh yeah, he's a,
I mean,
don't think
I know
he's
I've seen him
Masters
for many,
3.
many years,
Yeah,
so...
he's Masters 2.
Okay,
He certainly was in Luxembourg last year.
okay.
Unless
Push you. Has he finished?
I think so.
His shoulder doesn't look back to me.
I think just about,
2 to
yes.
1. The
Gets it
chief
2 to
referee
1.
doesn't...
No,
doesn't
and that was
think
red, which means the lift wasn't completed.
No, no.
Yeah, it was a hesitation one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now Signani, 232.5. And this will move him into fourth place.
Yeah, fourth. Yeah, that's good. That should be.
I
Should be.
think so.
Yeah, 3 white lie.
Yeah. I just detected a minute movement on the right hand side, round about his lockout. Just watch
Yeah.
his right hand side.
Yeah,
They're
it goes
just
to the right a little bit. Yeah.
see what I mean? But it was more a balancing out, I think, than anything else, rather than a specific downward movement. So yeah. And now we have Chibota fighting to stay. Well, fighting to stay within reach of Grotowski.
This is for
In the-
putting in the bronze medal in the deadlift.
Yeah.
Oh, he's struggling. Is he lock
Yes,
it?
he's
Yes,
got
I
that.
think he's got it. Yes, he's got it.
Now, this could be interesting if Grotowski doesn't make his next lift.
That would put him into silver, wouldn't it? Yeah.
And I'm thinking, overall.
Yeah. Overall, I see your point.
But let's see how it unfolds. We've got 2 more lifts in the second round. We'll be in a better position to work out all the permutations once the next 2 lifts have taken place. I think we can say Savalainen and Homan.
Yeah, I think he's European champion for sure.
So this is important for Grotowski and for Chibota. That looks good.
That's good. That is good. Yeah, 3 white.
And that keeps him ahead of Chibota. Chibota's gone 250 next time. He's going to have to go at least.
Well, he's gone 270, I think.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Grotowski
he'll come
has.
down. He'll come down
I think
because,
Chibota will increase
Yeah.
his lift to beat Grotowski's current total. His current total is 700.
Yeah.
Chibota is predicted for 697. He's lighter body weight. Chibota will go up to 252.5 without a doubt.
Should be.
Unless he's so focused on a deadlift medal that he's forgetting the overall.
Which is more important? We talked about this before. Yeah, that's easy.
Good.
That's comfortable.
Well, the total is more important without any
I
question.
think so.
Powerlifting is a 9-lift sport. And the best lifter is the one
Who finish overall
the best total.
over the 3
second
disciplines.
best lifter is the second best total, and so on and so forth. And what you do in between is just building towards your total.
Absolutely, Martin.
And we
you got it.
recognise it with medals, but the ultimate prize is to be on the overall podium. Do I sound too old-fashioned?
No,
and
that's correct.
priggish,
That is about powerlifting is about three disciplines, and the winner.
Well,
who's
just
best of all
to
three.
clarify, Ralph, the other 2 in the 59s have declined their 3rd lifts.
Oh.
Bizola, he's already won. Ozmialovsky, we believe he's injured. So this is Raika attempting 140 kilos. And that's good.
I think it's good.
Yes. And he gets 3 white lines. And hopefully this will have helped his development by
hope
being
so.
part of this event. And any criticism of what he's lifting is not directed at the lifter. It's just a question of wanting to show sport at the highest possible level and not at the level that most guys watching in the gym could achieve or exceed. But enough of that. We've got. We move now to the 66s for the last 7 lifts of the day. First up is Chioflika, and he is going 210 kilos. Third round deadlifts, normally the most exciting part of a powerlifting competition.
Absolutely.
Ralph.
This is where the titles win or lost.
Well, Chibota hasn't gone up yet.
No.
He has to try 252.
You would think that.
and a-
You would think that.
He
I
has
think.
to. No.
Tady si znovu lift 235 mezi Chris Carol Russo from Czech Republic and on his bar with 200.
Now Russo.
Další závodník je Karel Russo z České republiky, který
Line in 5th place with his 230. He's gone to 235, which will not improve his place.
No, it won't be. But for a Masters 2,
Yeah.
lifting in an open competition, it's pretty good.
I think we won't tell him you thought he was a Masters 3, Ralph, and we hope that if he watches the playback, his grasp of English.
My apology.
This is Karel Russo from the home nation, Czech Republic, with his 9th and final lift of the day. Good squatter, good deadlifter, injury-plagued bench press.
Get the hip through, push the hip through.
No, just couldn't hold on with the left hand. Did his best, he was
Yeah, lifted
right on
well,
his limit at
lifted well.
230, gave it a go with an extra 5 kilos, and of course they're tired at the end of a long day's lifting, and they wouldn't have eaten much during the day because it was an afternoon weigh-in, and it's not just a case of making the weight, you want to be as light as possible, so in the case of the same
Side
total
body weight,
body weight, so
Yeah.
it's not just about dieting to make the weight, it's dieting to come onto the scales as light as you reasonably can without affecting your performance level.
that's
So
correct.
this is Signani for the last time going 242.5 kilos, and this will put him into bronze medal position on
Yeah,
body weight
so
over Chibota, who has not moved from 250 yet. Now 250 is a meaningless amount for him. No.
Nope.
Dali si znovu lift 245 mezi Chris Salvatore Pisosale from Italy and on his bar will be 245 kg. Další závodník je Salvatore Pisosale z Itálie, který bude zvedat 245 kg.
Now Pisasale, 245 kilos. Now 242.5 is currently third place.
So this would give him.
This would give him third,
Yeah.
with Chibota and he's gone up to 252. He had to, Ralph.
Yeah, he had to.
He
I think
had
the coach
to.
was just waiting and
Yeah.
waiting till the last moment before he increased.
And then Grotkowski will probably come down.
I'm sure he won't take 270.
No, nearly. Well, that should make Chibota feel better. Before he attempts this lift for overall bronze, he knows that he's got the bronze in the deadlift. So this is Suraj Chibota, Ukraine, attempting a big lift of 252.5
And a 700 kilo total.
to move himself into
bronze.
silver medal
Silver medal,
position
correct.
overall. Now this is big. It's going to be right in the outer limits of his capabilities. But can he summon the adrenaline and the drive
Does he want
to
it?
do something special?
Drive. Oh no.
No.
Little bit too heavy.
No. He had to. It was a weight
Yes,
he
of
had to
course.
go for.
Absolutely.
Nothing to lose, an awful lot to gain. And then there were two, and Grotkowski comes down from 270 to 260.
Další závodník je Mariusz Grotkowski z Polska, který bude zvedat 260 kg.
This will not change the placing. We'll give
Yeah.
him a 710 kilo.
Now, if it was
Keep him in.
if it was football, Ralph, I'd be just about to ask you who's your man of the match. I'm not going to do that. But
No.
what I am going to do in 2 lifts' time is ask you to give a little summary of the evening's proceedings
Savlainen from Finland.
before we go off air commentary wise for the evening. In fact, I think I'll probably be staying back to do the prize givings, because with the equipment theft, we're missing out on picking up the stage feed.
Get
Oh,
the
he's
hip through.
fighting, he's
Get the
fighting.
hip through.
Is he locked?
I think he may have got this.
What do they say? They've
Yes,
given it
3
to
white
him.
light.
3 white
Brilliant.
lights.
710 kilo total. Silver
Now,
medal.
Savalainen,
The European
the
champion.
European champion 2016, comes onto the stage to attempt 290 at a body weight of under 66 kilos.
No, 280 I think he's taking.
280?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 280. It's my old eyes and the small screens. Still over 4 times body weight.
Yeah.
And that's a point, of course, where it's not just the large muscles that kick in, it's also the grip starts becoming a factor when you're lifting 4 times body weight off the floor.
You got to hold on to the weight.
Yeah. So
You're
this
not
is
allowed to use drops, unfortunately.
this is your champion. We've only had 1 good lift in the 3rd round in the 66s.
Let's hope
Can he
second.
make it 2 and finish in
I
style?
think he will. I think he will.
Oh, that's a
Is
good
it-
lift
Yep.
from Antti Savalainen.
Has he got it?
He
Yes.
gets 3 white lights, and
European
he
champion.
is your European champion 2016 from Finland, Antti Savalainen. And that's the end of this evening's lifting, Ralph. Some thoughts on this evening's
Yeah,
lifting?
it's been a thought all the way through, Martin. Little bit below par, in my opinion. And it's not down to the lifters, just down to the. We think the quality is not quite there for this session, but it can only get better. So well done to the winners.
Yes,
I look forward to tomorrow, I think.
I think Vizola and Savalainen
Yeah,
are
yes, the
very
two winners
worthy
are
champions.
worthy, yes,
and I
but,
think that point needs to be made. If there was better lifting lower down, they would still have won, and
Yes,
they would
I'm sure.
still
I
be
am
worthy
sure.
champions. And we don't want anything we say to detract from their achievements, their splendid, fantastic achievements in becoming European champions in the 2 weight classes for 2016. I think as well the women's session earlier today was so wonderful.
competitive and excitement.
Yeah, world records,
And we probably
European
expect the
records,
same again
junior
tonight.
records,
Yeah.
and we expected it to build, and it didn't quite build. But we expect some more fantastic lifting tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sure.
We'll be back
sure.
with you tomorrow. What time does it start tomorrow,
I think
Ralph?
it's
Have
11.
you got any
I think it's 11
schedules?
o'clock. I think. I'm sure it's 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes, Eric Rupp, he that knows everything, is nodding his
He's
head in
nodding.
agreement. We'll be back with you at 11 o'clock tomorrow. From myself and Ralph, it's bye for now, but I will be back with you in a few minutes' time to take you through the medal ceremonies. But if you're not going to stay with us for that, and I hope you do, but if you're not, please join us just before 11 o'clock Central European time tomorrow morning. It promises to be a great day's lifting.
Bye for now.
Championships 2016 in Pilsen. Now let me tell you that medals will be presented by Mr. Arnulf Wellstrand from Norway, European Powerlifting Federation President, by Mrs. Miriam Bisselot from Belgium, European Powerlifting Federation Technical Chairman, and Mrs. Jiřího Fírek from Czech Republic, Championship Secretariat.
Ralph, you're holding the flash, so it won't pop up if it needs to.
Let me tell you that lifters are receiving memory medals.
And welcome back to Pilsen for the medal ceremony for the 59 and 66 kilo classes that we've just been following this evening. Lifters are being awarded participation medals by Jiří Hoferik from Czech Republic, Arnold Wallström, the president of the European Powerlifting Federation, and Miriam Busselot from Belgium, who is the technical secretary of the EPF. And first of all, we're going to do the ceremony for the 59 kilos, and the first ceremony will be for squat.
We have some technical problem yet, it's done. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you results for category up to 59 kilo. Results for squatting. So in squatting is on the third place, Radu Rajka from Romania.
And bronze medal goes to Rajka from Romania.
On the second place is Pavel Osmialowski from Poland.
Silver medal to Osmialowski from Poland. And the gold medal to Vizola from Poland. And of course that is the same order for each of the lifts, so I wonder if they'll just be asked to remain in place or if they'll go backwards and forwards 3 times.
Thank you.
It's the backwards and forwards route.
Results for bench press. In bench pressing is on the third place, Radu Rajka from Romania.
And in bench press, third place goes to Rajka. Silver medal to Osmialowski.
On the second place is Pavel Osmialowski from Poland.
Once again, the gold medal to Dariusz Vizola from Poland.
And on the first place is Dariusz Schola from Poland. Congratulations. Now results for deadlift. In deadlifting is on the third place.
And we move on to deadlift, and the order is the same. Rajka takes the bronze.
On the second place is Pavel Osmialowski from Poland.
Osmialowski takes the silver.
And on the first place is Dariusz Schola from Poland.
And the gold medalist in deadlift is Vizola from Poland.
Thank you. And now total results. In total is on the third place, Radu Rajka from Romania.
And the overall result to determine the European champion. Bronze medal goes to Rajka.
On the second place is Pavel Osmialowski from Poland.
Silver medal goes to Osmialowski.
And new European champion is Dariusz Schola from Poland.
And the European champion 2016, Dariusz Vizola from Poland. And we're just about to hear the Polish national anthem.
Congratulations to competitors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for national anthem of Poland.
And now we move on to the 66 kilo award
Mariusz
ceremony.
Grodkowski
First
from
of all,
Poland.
squats. And the bronze medal goes to Grodkowski from Poland.
On the second place is Antti Savolainen
The
from
silver
Finland.
medal goes to Savolainen from Finland.
And on the first place is Suraj Chebutar from Ukraine.
And the gold medal in squat goes to Chibota from Ukraine. And he lifted 277.5 kilos.
Congratulations. Now results for
Moving on to the bench press.
In bench press is on the third place Salvatore
And we've got
Pisasale
two
from
Italians on the podium. Bronze medal to Salvatore Pisasale with 190 kilos.
On the second place is Nicola Signani from Italy.
Silver medal to Signani with a best lift of 195 and very, very close to taking the gold, which goes to Grodkowski from Poland with his lift of 200 kilos.
Congratulations. Now results for deadlift.
And now we move on to the deadlift. Again,
In deadlifting is on the third place Suraj
we have
Chebutar from
Chibota
Ukraine.
on the board with a best lift of 242.5 kilos. It's quite a battle for this
On the
medal.
second place is
Chibota
Mariusz
came out on
Grodkowski
top.
from Poland.
Second place with an excellent final lift of 260
And on the
kilos
first
was
place is
Grodkowski.
Antti Savolainen from Finland.
And the deadlift winner with a magnificent 280 kilos from Finland, Antti Savolainen.
Congratulations.
And we move on to the overall awards and the crowning of the European champion 2016.
Suraj Chebutar from Ukraine.
Bronze medal goes to Suraj Chibota from Ukraine.
On the second place is Mariusz Grodkowski from Poland.
Silver medalist is Mariusz Grodkowski from Poland.
And new European champion is Antti Savolainen from Finland.
European champion 2016 and gold medalist from Finland, Antti Savolainen. Well done to him. Great performance today.
Congratulations to competitors, and now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for national anthem of Finland.
And with Savolainen's gold medal, that ends this evening's session of lifting. And we'll say goodbye from the commentary box now. We'll stay on the platform to see the lifters being escorted off the stage. With just a reminder that we will be back with you just before 11 o'clock tomorrow morning to bring you what promises to be a fantastically exciting day's lifting. Please join us then. But until then, bye for now.